Never gets old. Ugh. Banana Network just hits different. I cannot explain to you why. All I know is that it's got some sort of, like, insane appeal. I can't. I don't know how to make it make sense other than it just is. It's so giving. Is how it has to be sometimes. You just gotta have your nice little banana dancing time. Look, we don't just haunt the television. We also haunt the kitchens. Very many kitchens. There are no witches in this kitchen this time around. Blah. Though there is a nice cup of tea, as always. Whee! Okay, be nice, tea. Yes. Never forget your screams and sugar. Today's flavor? Blueberry. Mm-hmm. Yum, yum, yum. At some point, it's no longer going to be extra hauntedly weird for this to be how things go. We just have to have, you know, more little fake commercials to go around. I just haven't decided what they should be yet. So, for now, we've got the nice little ghost to haunt us, and our banana-tacular dance moves. Ready for a haunted old evening? Okay, wait. Actually, I forgot about the other part. See these little froggy bits? Frog ears. Ears? No, eyes. Frog eyes. And, of course, our usual googlies. Now, they're here for a very special little purpose. And that is, I literally forgot to show you the dress I made the other week. Look, it's like fruitfully. Alright. Now, I might have just made things more pretty and fun in the not so nice kitchen. However, we gotta figure out the best way to share the lovely little dress. It's fruitfully and fruitful. Very fruitful, much fruitful. Where is that? I don't know. How about... I don't even have captions in this scene. Oh my goodness. My bad. My apologies. Alright. Well, for now then, why don't we go to... Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. Let's go over here. So, I don't think I've told you just yet. Oh, and I closed the thing. My bad. I don't think I told you. You know, there was a cool little thing that came through the magical mail. That's right! I have started to better decorate all the different little things. We've even got Bird, our lovely little bird. Except I don't label things in a logical manner, so it just says bird tree, and I'm like, huh? I would like it so that bird goes boop and spooks you at times. However, I didn't have time to sync that up. So for now, we have this nice little haunted, old-fashioned, what do you call it? Basically like the old Windows 95 systems, except it's like stylized to be kind of like Kid Pix. I don't know why Kid Pix was the go-to thing, however, it was very satisfying for like the erase the entire screen button to just be like pew, big explosions. Good times. So, we have been cooking a little bit. We have been properly decorating stuff. So that way it's no longer an absolute mayhem of where is anything. I mean, it still sometimes becomes that. Though I would say this is definitely an improvement. At least so that I can find things. So now we have our lovely little haunting television sets. Though I think... Okay, you have to see the lovely, the wonderful, the paper house. So, I realized I could just do an isometric perspective for an actual physical set, so then I can make cool things that go on the set. I think it'll be wonderful. I'm super excited for that. Because then we can finally have, like, paper furnitures and stuff. And that's gonna be great! So happy about that. So yeah, we will have an absolutely loveliest of houses. And it's gonna be so exciting. Because I can actually make, like, paper things that go in front. Woohoo! Boom, boom, boom. Now, the other thing I kind of forgot about was, putting in our good old vtuber. Because this is a nice old virtual kitchen. And the virtual kitchen sometimes likes to fight back. Though, a lot of people might just say all of my kitchens and things like to fight me. And they're not wrong. This is what happens when you put fake crab meat in banana loaves. Your kitchens will not be friendly to you. It's the battle we must fight sometimes. Oh my goodness. Yeet. Yes, yes, let me yeet. Boom. Bum bum bum. Oh. Well, why don't we go and take a look at our lovely haunted kitchens? Shall we? Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Bom, 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 bom. Oh dear. Now, you might have thought it was going to be bright and peachy, happy little house. However, there has been a grave mistake. And that is, I forgot about cameras. Alright. Smack the television, go to this, deactivate, then turn on the thing. One day I would have a happy phone. Just a happy little phone. It'll be hippity happy all the way in time. And then this won't be such a battle. Alrighty. Bump a bump. Ugh. Well. This is definitely not a kitchen I expected to be in. It's kind of haunted, although I feel like I could be a bit taller. Let me come closer. Yeah. Ah, when the kitchen fights back, we fight it with all of our tails and fins. Yup. Look, our frog-tackler outfit will be once we, find the frogs in the kitchen kind of thing. I think that's a little bit more of the priority, saying. I think that's reasonable to ask. So, let's have some haunting subtitles. Get over here. Captions. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We're gonna put the subtitles up in the top for now. Ding! Good hauntings. Alright. Move 1,000,001 windows. Except, there are no windows. So what happens? You're in a haunted kitchen. What do you expect? You're not getting windows here. No, absolutely not. Around these parts, we suffer. No windows, no lights, no music. Where? Oh, there's the button. So, basically, we gotta get ourselves... Yes, we gotta get ourselves some good old kitchen haunts. I, for one, find that I don't like certain foods. They didn't necessarily bite me, they didn't attack. They're just kind of... mean. Look, I know most people are just like, oh, vegetables, I don't really like those that much. Vegetables can be good. However, there is no winning. I hate Brussels sprouts, they're awful. Never. Never. Absolutely never. I will not accept Brussels sprouts. No. Can't convince me. You cannot convince me. Not one bit. You're just like, oh, I'm gonna have a nice normal little meal. And then things like cilantro. That's right. People are just like, wow, cilantro, such a good food. I'll just throw it in all these dishes and stuff I make. And it's just like, you're eating a meal, having a good time, and then bam, cilantro gets you. I don't appreciate the cilantro. Alright, get yeeted me. Yeet! Boom. This is what happens when you don't scale your windows. It was kind of normal scaled, maybe. Whoop. Ah! Sorry for the VTube jump scare there. It happens. Yeah, and then I gotta move the thing. Alright. Make bigger. Ew. And then center. 3, 2, 1, center. Yes. 5 points. Yahoo! This is how we kitchen haunt. I mean, I think we're missing our crab nana friends. That's definitely something we should do. Yup. Our crab nana friend needs all the love and support that they can get. Because they're just such a happy little bean. They're just crabby. And I think crab nana loaf was a good idea. Where is our little crabby bean? Oh no. Our lovely friend, crab nana loaf. Where might you have gone? Alright. Maybe they're hiding? Okay. I mean, if you were a crab banana loaf, where would you be? I mean, there can't be that many options, right? Think about it. You're a loaf of bread that's filled with crab meat. There's really not that many places you can go, right? What? Oh. Ah! Oh my. Oh dear. What? Oh. That's what happened. Okay. Sit. Yeah. Sometimes you think, like, there must be a place for crab banana loaf. And then you realize, no. There really isn't. There is no place like the present for crab banana loaf. Bum 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 bum. I mean, I feel like crab banana loaf could be hiding in a fridge or something. It's definitely an option. Let's think. Okay, what if we check the fridge drawer? Maybe the freezer first. Alright. Freezer time. Ah! Freezer. I would like to open you. On the count of freeze. 1, 2, freeze. What? What do you mean? Freezer? No? Not even in the upper tray? Fine then. I get it. You just don't like me very much, do you, Crab Nail Loaf? Fine. Take that. I'm not going to have any of this. No, not at all. Crab Nail Loaf haunts me. Unbelievable. I really don't get it. That ungrateful crab. What a demanding little gremlin. Truly, no winning with those crabs. Ay, ay, ay. Fine. You're not gonna be there. Maybe, just maybe, you'll be in the fridge. Wouldn't that be nice? Alright. There might be other devious things in the fridge. Be something truly disastrous. So, let's err on the side of caution a little bit here now. So, I'm just gonna very, very carefully open the door. Yep. Open the door. Ready? Okay. That seems alright. I don't think anything else bad could happen at this point. Right? Hey, come on. There's no way. We're good here, correct? There's no Crab Nail Loaf in the fridge. No Crab Nail Loaf in the fridge. I made my bed and I must lie it. I made my bed and I must lie it. Yeah, nothing spooky here. Nothing spooky. Okay. Alright. See, it's totally fine. Totally fine. Nothing to worry about, nothing to fear. It's all good. And now I'm so confused. Where could this Crab Nail Loaf be? I am extra confused. What? Huh? What? Computer jump scare. Where? What? This is mysterious. I'm so lost. Ah! Okay. This is not what I was hoping for. Let's, skadoot. Where can I go from here? Boom. Okay. I have hidden in the corner. The big spooky eyeballs can't get me anymore. Big spooky eyeballs cannot attack. They cannot hurt you. They absolutely cannot. What? Weird. I have a bizarre mouse effect. Interesting. Okay. The eyeballs are fine. We're safe. I think. Hopefully. To be determined, you know? To be determined. With that being said, the question remains, where is our crab nail little boy? Where could this gremlin crab be? Like, there's only so many places he can be, right? Oh my. Why do I get the feeling that something is haunting the kitchen? You know what? I'm going to ignore this. There is nothing to fear but the kitchen itself. So, let's go over to the kitchen then. Alright, here we are in the fine kitchen that. We've got a really nice stove and, like, oven combination with a little range hood on top. Very classy, very cooking. It's very kitchen core. Never thought that'd be a phrase. I mean, there's plenty of cupboards. It is quite possible the crab nana loaf could be hidden somewhere in here. That's just how our crab loaf goes. He's kind of crabby at times. He gets grumpy and I just want to come and hang out. He does his best, though. It's okay. We respect our crab. Now, that being said, he certainly does like to hide in peculiar spots. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't personally take to hiding in cupboards. I mean, I was trying to... There was a shelf in one of the cupboards. Like, for example, if I open the bottom shelf here. Alright. Bottom shelf. Boop, boop, boop. Come here. Well, there's like this shelf in the cabinets, right? So like, see this little shelf thing here? Bump, bump. Yeah. Basically, I had a cabinet, and I needed to move the shelf, because I couldn't, like, fit the mouthwash in. And I'm like, this is annoying. I don't want this to sit out all the time. Let me just, like, move the shelf, because it had, like, little adjustable points you put in to, like, hold the shelf. So here I was, in the middle of the night. Like, my entire feet were in the shelf, because I had to, like, smack it up because it was stuck. And then I had to, like, reach in, so I was, like, almost entirely in the cupboard, putting in the little, like, holding peg things that, like, support the shelf. And it's just, like, me smacking the shelf, and then it keeps falling over on me, and then it wouldn't go into place. So it was just, like, blam. Blam, 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 blam. And I just kept, like, freaking attacking this. It was just, like... And yeah, so, let's just say... It's a little spooky when there's just random thumping in the night of, like, wood sound proportions. It can be kind of scary, understandably. So yeah, I haunt the houses. I don't just haunt televisions, I haunt houses too. I'm like the cleaning fairy. You wake up in the middle of the night to see that a bunch of things have been reorganized and cleaned up. Or, I don't know, maybe an entire shop has been built in your house. This is just how it is with the cleaning fairy. They work in mysterious ways. Do not mess with the fae, they will get you. I repeat, don't mess with them. Be respectful. So yeah, that's the story of the cupboard thing. Just me smacking the cupboards, having a time. But at least it fits the mouthwash now. So that's all we kind of needed, right? Yeah. Okay then. I think that cupboard is officially a toast. That's not the winning cupboard. We all know it. Boom. Alright. Now, I don't think the crab nana loaf would hide in the oven. He's already done and baked. He's cooked. He knows he's cooked if he's in the oven. So, we are not going to even bother with that one. I am going to play Guess the Cupboard. Is it going to be cupboard number A? A is the top uppermost left cupboard. In this cabinet, you will find Brussels sprouts to be the answer. And Brussels sprouts is never the answer. In the upper left cabinet, but to the right, you have dun 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 dun, peanut butter. Most people think, peanut butter, good choice, good food, yummy. I disagree entirely. It's everything I don't like. It's just way too salty, it tastes like nothing but sulfites, and I'm just like, I don't like nuts to begin with, so why would this be a good idea to me. No, I don't like it. In the upper right left corner, well, we have Nutella. Same issue, but pretty much. I don't like it. Why would you give me not chocolate? Just give me actual chocolate then. Brit. No. It's too, like... It's not even, like, properly earthy. It's, like, salted earth, and I'm like, no. Don't get me wrong. I like my bitter and earthy taste. I drink tea like an old man. You know? I add absolutely no sugar or honey almost any time, aside from if I want a super sweet tea. And it's just like, yep. If it tastes like bitter and burning, then you're doing it right. To some extent. Chamomile is the worst. Because I can drink super bitter like matchas and stuff. Not an issue. However, chamomile is the absolute bane of my existence. Even restaurants get this wrong. So many restaurants, I kid you not, will be like, yeah, we have like chamomile tea. And then they bring you the chamomile tea, and it's burnt. Just burnt. Chamomile tea is one of those things that if you use like just plain and simple hot water and then cook it, it just is almost always burnt. Because you actually have to wait till the hot water cools off a bit and then add it to the tea. So with that being said, chamomile tea is almost always burnt. And it's just so bitter. Awful. So yeah, I like earthy tastes. I just don't like Nutella, and I don't like peanut butter. Or, I mean, basically nuts in general. Alright. Upper right cabinet. The rightmost. What's behind this cabinet? Unflavored Jell-O. I know this is an odd choice. However, have you ever considered the fact that Jell-O has flavors added to it? By concept, Jell-O is just that textured thing. Nothing. No flavor. They add that in. Because they realize Jell-O is awful. Jell-O is just a texture. No flavor. It is just texture. And it's bad. Yeah. Most people probably have not had unflavored Jell-O. Though, I'm telling you right now, it's just bad. Metaphors. Yeah, it's actually the reason why I've tried unflavored Jell-O. It was like this whole... not really a campaign thing, but I guess just kind of like a speaker person came in, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like, you gotta be careful of lung cancer and things, children. Don't smoke cigarettes. And it's like, okay, understood. And they're just like, here, consider Jell-O. And I'm like, huh? And they made us eat, like, unflavored Jell-O, and they're like, you guys normally like Jell-O, right? And it's like, yeah. They put flavoring in to make you like it or think it's good and tasty. It's a gimmick. That's how it is with the other industries too, and it's like, oh my gosh. They've been exposed. They've brought about the Jell-O apocalypse. Jell-O reference, sorry. I didn't even expect that to occur. I had no idea this was gonna happen. But praise be, Jell-O apocalypse. I was enjoying watching, A Dragon Goes House Hunting. Just a fun, campy little, like, isekai house hunting thing. Which is why we had Isekai House Hunting Week, because I remembered that show. And then coincidentally, several weeks after that, watched that show. Yeah. So we were enjoying that, and having a good old time. And then we realized, Jell-O was there. Jell-O is like one of the hero characters who keeps showing up and being a jerk. And it's so funny. We could not stop laughing. Cravey and I were having such a time. Good times. So, yay. And now I just want to watch Are You Ready to Buy again? No, resist the urge. You have watched it more than 6 times, and you've watched both the streams, the cut versions, and the log form. Stop. Eat kelp. Kelp is pretty good. Acceptable. Yeah. Now, moving on from unflavored jello. Ugh, no. Unacceptable. So, to the bottom drawer. On the bottom most right drawer, we shall have... what's a good choice? Oh. Ranch dip and plum sauce. Listen, hear me out. I was adventurous. I was like, I've got ranch dip for my cucumbers, and I have plum sauce for my chicken fingers. So I said, why don't we just combine them? It tasted like water. Seriously, I don't know why. I'm really confused still, but I'm unwilling to try it again. Nope, it was not fun. Absolute waste. Terrible choice. So, that being said, plum sauce and ranch dip. Yup. That was a mistake. Similarly, ranch dip and grapes is actually a good combination. I stand by this. So, that shall be the right, but more left drawer. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Is it really? There was a secret drawer that's gone missing. How did I not realize? It took me this long to realize that not only is the kitchen already kind of spooky and haunted, but it's also haunted in the fact that part of the kitchen doesn't exist. Unbelievable. I can't. No. Forget it, kitchen. I'm going back to the fridge. Okay, actually, I should probably close the doors, because I don't think I trust what came out of the fridge. Let's just... There we go. Whew. Alright, maybe one last little look in the freezer. Alright. Anything? Let's see. Nah. Okay. Alright, fine then. Nothing in the freezer. No more eyeballs. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, there is that note on the wall. Alright, what about this? Note. Tell me what wisdom you've got. Alright, note. Bring it. Oh. Wait a minute. I figured it out. Haha. Alright, bring the note up big. Oh no, I have Wii music stuck in my head again. I can kind of decipher something on the note. Here, let me make this bigger. What? What? Oh, I understand. There's been some mysterious things going on here. I now understand what happened. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright. Note. Okay, now. Let's try to decipher this. I can tell there's some sort of text on here. It's just not quite... Hold on. Ah! Well... Goodbye, kitchen. Alright. What? Note? Where'd you go? Oh. I found it! Yes. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. Almost. Alright. Gotta pull this note into view. And a 1. And a 2. Okay. There we go. To-do list? Seriously? I don't even see any sort of text on the other papers. This is getting a tad ridiculous. Alright, get out of here, note. You've fallen out of favor. There's no two ways about it. This note is not it. No crab banana bread inside. Fine. Fine, I'll go back to the crime scene kitchen. Fight me, kitchen. Let's go. Alright. We've had our grapes and ranch dip. Now it's time to name the final 2 cupboards. So, the bottom leftmost cupboard. In this cupboard, you shall find... Not cilantro, we already know that that's awful. What is another disastrous food? I mean... I already eat very peculiar food to most people. It's honestly quite troubling sometimes. Trying to figure out what foods are seemingly almost hot takes. Yeah. It happens. We get so used to cutting our blocks of cheese in half that we don't even question it, and then everyone else thinks you're crazy. And I'm just like, but this is how you cut the cheese block. And apparently that's not how most people cut the cheese block. News to me. I will not get over the argument over what size the cutlery is. I have normal sized cutlery, and everyone thinks I have gigantic cutlery. I have baby hands. They're tiny. Like, I don't think the cutlery is huge. I think everyone else just has tiny cutlery. Meh. Oh. Yep. So, I think something to name off for our last 2 cupboards shall be, plain and simply, milk. I hate milk. I hate it. Look me in the eyes and tell me, do you honestly like milk? Tell me. Do you really like milk? I'm disappointed in you. I don't understand why people like milk. It's awful. Awful. There's a reason why, like, every other day in kindergarten, I would just go bleh. Milk. Every other day was milk day. And so I would drink milk, and then I would go bleh. So yeah. That already started my dislike for milk. It was then like, oh my gosh, you're gonna have buff skeleton drink milk for like every single meal as a kid, and my body was understandably not okay with that. So yeah, I eventually was like, okay, I really can't like consume milk. Like I had to chug lactose pills. It was awful. And yeah, milk. Do you add milk first or cereal first? The answer is neither. I hate soggy foods. And I also don't like milk. And I don't really like cereal either. So, plain and simple, no. Apple Cinnamon Cheerios is about the only exception because they're just good like little snacking bird finger foods. Like you just kind of like munch on them. Oh my gosh. I don't remember the name. But like, there was the animal crackers type phase as a kid where it's like, yes, animal cracker baby food, and it's just like so good. But there were some other cracker things or cookies, and they were heckin' good. Ooh, so good. No idea what they were called. That was just like a nostalgia phase that came back for like multiple bouts of my life. And I was just like, oh my gosh, these cookies are so good. Yeah, so bottom leftmost cupboard is home to the fact that I dislike milk. Bad choice. Coconut milk is so much better because then you get slight coconut taste. Although some people don't like coconut, so I mean, sure. And now, the final little cupboard thing here. Cupboard number bottom left, but slightly to the right. You, my friend, shall belong to T-Sip. Bum, 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 bum. You shall belong to the fact that paint does not taste good. Listen, some people accidentally drink their paint water. I just, decide I'm gonna be innovative and use gestural conveyance for painting. So I was like, I'm gonna kiss the wall. And so acrylic paint all over my face and stuff. And kiss the wall. And yeah. Let's just say neon paint, neon teeth. It was just like, I didn't even open my mouth. I just went and I just smacked my face into the wall basically. And I'm like, how did I manage this? And it just went everywhere and it was awful. And I was like, no. I feel like drinking paint water would have been better than this. Yeah. It happens sometimes though. Oh my gosh. Sometimes just gotta let things fall into place. So, let's try upper left cupboard to the right. In this cupboard, if you remember, I believe, was peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. And no crab banana loaf. Alright, fine. Now, back to the first cupboard. Upper left, leftmost. I believe this is home to my disdain for Brussels sprouts. Deserved. They're awful. No crab banana loaf. What a Krabby Patty. Look, it's not an entirely Brussels sprouts' fault. It's more so just a case that I never ate them, so my body actually just struggles to consume them. Oh, I forgot about a very important anger. Beans. I don't like beans. I like the concept of beans, cause they're just fun little dudes, jumping and. However, in practicality, beans are I don't like them. Absolutely not. No. And that's, again, a case of my body actually cannot digest them. I'm just in pain. They're supposed to do the opposite, but my body's just perish, and I'm like, well, fine. Alright. Let's go to the right cupboard, left. Bum ba bum. In this cupboard, we had Nutella. It's just worse than chocolate sauce. I don't like it. No. It slightly reminds me of coffee. That's the issue. Newsflash, I don't like coffee. I cannot stand the binge. Coffee's just no. I don't even like the smell of coffee for the most part. somehow I have made myself be okay with the smell of coffee by simply having like a little, like an essential oil incensey thing for like coffee smell. Otherwise, I would still hate it. It just always gave me a migraine smelling it. Caffeine doesn't do anything for me. So coffee is just an awful taste and an awful smell. Alright, let's open up good old Nutella cupboard. Oh. No. Nope. Okay. No crab. No crab. It hasn't got the meats. Alright. Now, I think it's time we faced... Oh no, what was in the... Jello. Unflavored Jello. Oh my gosh. I simply cannot believe it. Ah, unflavored Jello's a choice for sure. Yup. It's not gonna be fun. Oh man. Look. It's a one-time thing. Never again. Oh my gosh. Okay, I feel like the crab might be celestial now. It just kind of is existing. It's just all around. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, fine then, Mr. Crab. Be your own spooky crabby ways. I'm still gonna open the cupboard. We are going to find out what is behind the unflavored Jello cupboard. Upper right cupboard, rightmost. Boom. This crab. I'm telling you. There will be fighting words. We will fight the crab. Fight the crab. Sometimes you might think, what is a crime scene kitchen even? Well, I'll tell you. It's the hunt for your fake crab meat filled banana loaf because it will not cooperate. I put him in the oven, I cooked him, and now he's just like, no. I refuse to be a good, cool, crab-themed mascot. Are you upset because I've used fake crab meat? Is that what the issue is? I just wanted to use up the fake crab meat before it expired. I had to find a way to make use of it, so I threw it in a banana bread. And it really didn't make much of a difference. Didn't really add nutritional benefits. Didn't really add any flavor. Didn't even make it better. It was more work. Ugh. This is what happens. This is what happens when you trust your crab meat to paper people. Fine. We're gonna leave the unflavored Jello cupboard alone. That's right, I named all the cupboards, obviously, after foods I dislike. Now, do we dare to... We have to. At this point, we have to. We must face, plain and simply, the plum sauce and ranch dip combination. It's the worst. It just tastes like water. Utter disappointment. Bring on the crab. No? What do you mean, no crab? I'm not having this. At this point, I'm just gonna fight the cupboards. Alright. Next up. Bottom right, slightly more left cupboard. What was in you? A good food combination. Grapes and ranch dip. Boom. No. It's not a common choice. However, I think grapes and ranch dip is actually a really good little snack. And bonus points, if you, like, soak the grapes, like, you have the grape bag and it has little filtery holes in them, you, like, run water through it, and then you let it mostly dry out, and then you put it in the freezer, so it's not too much covered in water, but they'll get extra crispy crunchy. It's really good. Yeah. I learned it from my friend years ago. So good. So we will acceptably say that that is a good food combination. Still no crabnera loaf. Crabs. Alright, now we are on to the bottom left, right more so cabinet. In this cabinet, I don't even know what I disliked that was in there, and I don't even care at this point. Get open! No. Well then, fine. Bottom leftmost left cabinet. No? No. Really? This is how it's going to be, Mr. Crab? This is how it's going to be? I see you hiding. Just beyond the corporeal plane. I'm not going to have this. I'm not going to take the sass from you. Yet. I'm done with this crap. Get out of here. Ugh. I'm going to enjoy my time in the lovely little fridge eating area. I don't know what to call this. Look, we already know the note just says to-do list. And I'm done with it. I'm absolutely done with it. Done with it. No more fighting with the crabs. I will not fight the crab. The crab will just have to show up to me. So, crab, get over here. I'm going to make this happen. Make it work. Come on, crab. Oh. Oh. Well, we never expect the kitchen to not be haunted, now do you? Always expect the unexpected. One of these days, the crabs will be nice. For now, on this day, the crab will forever haunt me. Womp. Oh! There we are, Monsieur Crab. Well, took you long enough. This is what happens sometimes. The crabs always just show up to haunt you. Now, I don't know about you, Mr. Crab. However, I think you have to go back in the fridge. Yes. Yes, you do. Oh, you're not running away. Oh, no, no, no. No, there's nothing to worry about. It's just a little, like, cool napping house for you, you know? It's just a fridge. It's fine. It's all good. Come on now. It's totally happy, good, fridge fun time. Yeah. It's all good. So super good. You're gonna love it there. You totally will. Yeah. It's got all your, like, food friends. And they're happy and cool too. Just like you. It's like a cool clubhouse for crab... crab folk, I guess. Alright. Now, are you ready, Mr. Crab? Here, we'll put you on the little table to have a, like, seat. There you go. Good crab. Very good crab. Yes. Nice Krabby Patty. Although, maybe you don't like being called Krabby Patty. I'm so sorry if I called you a Krabby Patty and that hurt your feelings. I didn't mean to. Alright. Here, we're just gonna open the door. And we'll just slide you right on in. Yeah. Alright, get in there. Oh, it's okay, Mr. Crab. It's okay. You don't have to be so sad. Oh, now I'm gonna feel bad. It's alright, buddy. It's okay. There. We'll get you in the fridge, and you'll be all, like, happy. You'll have all your little, like, food friends, okay? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright, buddy. Okay. Alright, Mr. Crab. Have a good little rest in there, alright? Bye! Finally. Finally managed to wrangle that crab. Oh. Sometimes you just never know when the crab will put up a big old fight. But that's just how it ends up being sometimes. Silly crabs. Silly, silly crabs. Well, I think this is pretty good proof that there are many terrifying things to be found in the kitchen. Like the fact that the cupboard was missing. Yeah, I'll fight you, kitchen. I saw that cupboard missing. Oh, you get out of here. I have one of you already, I don't need another one. Get out, crab. Yeah, I'm talking to you, missing cupboard. I'll get you. I'll get you next time. And I thought founding a restaurant was gonna be, well, at least not this difficult. You think, oh, you're just gonna, like, improve upon femboy Hooters. You can do better than that. Non-binary Wendy's. NB's. And then your sewing machine doubles up the layering so the embroidery's off. And then you're just, like, half falling asleep. And it's like, wow, I'm attacked by the tree? And then I'm just like, nope, I can't. Body gave out. I had the sleeps. And somehow this absolute kitchen nightmare has worked out faster and somehow more cohesive than an entire planned out restaurant. I don't know. I thought I was doing the right thing with NB's. However, maybe there was something else. Maybe there's something missing here. Mr. Crab? Sir? Mr. Crab? I'm gonna, like... I had a question for you, Mr. Crab. Oh no, I lost the door. And I don't mean the virtual door. I mean, obviously, a physical door for knock-knock jokes. Who doesn't have a physical door for knock-knock jokes? How are you supposed to knock on people with your knock-knock jokes? Knock-knock? Mr. Crab? Yes. Hello, Mr. Crab. Do you have any good recipes for, like, non-binary Wendy's? Because I don't know. I thought I was happy with the gender blendy and the the gender tenders. I'm so thankful that Traven helped me out with that phrase. I was like, we need chicken nuggets, but a better version. Is there, like, another idea you think I'm missing, bud? It might be a good choice. No suggestions, sir? I mean, I'll let you think. I'm sorry, you're probably sleepy. Yeah, we'll let you have your little rest for now. I'm just gonna, like, go put something on the television, okay? Alright. I'm just gonna... You can go back to sleep now, it's okay. Yeah, it's alright, sir. You can rest. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll just you know, go put on the television. Yeah. That's fine. It's all good. Right, Mr. Crab? Yeah. It's all gonna be good. Okay. Alright, back to the TV. Oh, what happened? Why is the TV haunted? What did I do? What did I do? I'm so confused. Alright, fine then, television. I so don't understand what happened. I mean, at least now we're back to the Banana Network. I still don't know why this channel is just a dancing banana. Like, there's no music to it or anything. It's literally just a banana, like, sometimes chanting, like, appeal. Ugh. One of these days, Banana Network will make sense. Today just might not be that day. And that's okay. Alright. Fine then, Banana, do your thing. Yeah! Ah. Good old television time. I wonder what other fresh mayhem's out there. Because I don't always know what the answer is here. Sometimes you think it's gonna be NBs. Other times you realize, nope. It's just plain and simply going to be weird restaurants. Or, well, not restaurants. I mean, fiberglass clowns? That's what happens, right? Fiberglass clowns? Anyone? You know what? One day someone is going to understand what I mean when I say fiberglass clown. I will make it so. Because I will not accept people not knowing and respecting the fiberglass clown. But I mean, hey, sometimes you're just a bit of a frog, right? I'm just a frog. I'm just Kermit. Sometimes I question my choices. But alas, you'll never know what it's like to have Kermit the Frog's face tattooed all over your entire face unless you face paint Kermit the Frog's face all over your entire face. So, yeah, it's cursed, in case you didn't realize. Very much so cursed. To be expected, it is what it is. So, after a nightmarish little restaurant tour, it's only fair that we finally get to share the floofty flump flump. Okay, I know this is not floofy texture, however, it's shiny, and it's like a yes and endearing, so therefore I've converted that to the word fluffy. Face it, it's fluffy. But yeah, I never shared the actual address from the other week. Blah! Okay, chair, stop being a giant chair. Get... Ah! Oh no, I smacked the microphone. My bad. Yeah, so now we have a big fluffy dress. It's so fun! It's holographic-y. Yes, magical powers. And it does like a little floof gather. And it's like fully compartmentalized. So I have cool like mermaid skirt thing. And I have like front panel separate. I have the back panel. I got the top and the lily pad bra thing. Like, it's slaying. Very slay. Though I must say, somehow, I have reached the point of wanting, like, literally, I just want my velvet chair here again. I know most people are like, oh my gosh, like, you should have proper back support chairs and stuff. And I'm like, I can just sit at a proper chair with no issue for long periods of time. So I would prefer my velvet chair over the big, bulky, spinny spin. Maybe I should just put a chair on wheels that's not an office chair. It's just a space issue. But what are you gonna do when time is nope and the world's meow? This is just how it goes. It's what happens. So, remember to feed your kitchen, or else it'll eat you like the couch that still needs eyeball pillows. Why do I give furniture teeth? I don't know. Why does my fridge have eyeballs? I don't know. The digital one might not, but it's literally based on Frigid, my fridge. Frigid has eyeballs. And a nice little badge. Frigid's such a little winner. Go Frigid! Yay! Yeah. Good fridge. Very proud of that fridge. Alas, this is what happens. You end up making a disaster piece kitchen because you're like, this is what a disaster and kitchen nightmare demands. And then you don't get the time to actually explain things better. So, expect a better explanation. Because we have a sticker system. That's right. You will then understand what absolute cacophony is going on. Because sometimes I'm just doing a thing and I can't actually respond to chat, like, directly. So, yeah, this will help clarify. You're allowed to chat whenever. I just can't always be, like, responsive. Some things are just this is a set piece, and there's whatever's supposed to happen. And other times it's like oh yeah, totally. Chat. I respond back. However, that weird kitchen scroll thing, I think, has potential to allow for a different idea to work out. So that's very promising. Behold long ink drawing fable tales of this is how things work. I've been sitting on the idea for most of the day and I'm like, I want to make this happen. But instead I had to deal with a bunch of other stuff. So, we've got that cooked. My shoulder is no longer half dead. I used the mega heating pad enough. Praise be. Barbecue kitchen. I don't think kitchens are barbecues. However, you can make the barbecue kitchen of your dreams. This is what campfires are for. I'm just saying, you got a spare barbecue lid, you got a campfire bin. Maybe just don't, like, pull that out on a snowstorm on the front porch to burn a cursed calendar. I mean, we've got a fire pit now as a result, but not the normal time or place for that. Still, an entertaining memory. Welcome to the haunted lands. It's kind of frogtacular tonight. So, I hope you are prepared for the continual cacophony of whatever on earth goes on around here. It's a constantly changing, it's a constantly shifting. This is to be expected at this point. What can I say? Except expect the I'm not gonna say expect the unexpected. Expect variety by design. We kind of pick a theme and roll with it. And it changes each and every week. This is what happens when the art critics don't understand your thematically changing dynamic cafe of fake food. At least some people ordered a nice, like, sand foods that I would make for them. It was still enjoyable. Maybe it was the smell of the potato chips that were like sweet potato brown sugar that made the entire room smell like maple syrup that caused people to run away. You never know! So, I hope to take more absolute disaster piece ideas and see to it that they get made into something beautiful. Because I've yet to effectively bring out the knock-knock door to, you know, knock people over with my knock-knock jokes if they don't find them funny. I have the power! I have a door as a shield. And now I just have to make 3 more doors. We'll get there. One knock at a time. And remember, if you're looking to time travel, the fiberglass clown is your answer. Maybe one day this will be a plug for my own things instead of someone else's stuff, but I mean, fiberglass clown is great, and I will not get over how great it is. Go Maya. Yeah. Happy hauntings. Don't let the television bite. Bye. Thanks for spooking and getting your goofy socks on. Bye, y'all.